Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a video in regards to women like myself. I've met a lot of them recently, and they all, including myself, kind of have the same thing to say, which is, I don't normally get along with a lot of girls because they don't act like me. It's weird to find a friend that does. And when you're younger, this isn't the complaint, when you're younger, they tell you you're a tomboy. You just act like a little boy, and, you behave like a boy, you're a tomboy. So you have a label then, but you don't when you're a grown woman. And the reason is, just because I'm a quote-unquote tomboy doesn't mean I'm not a woman. It means that I'm just a woman who doesn't care about all these, societal norms, like how a lady should act. And I kind of feel like that whole thing came from the 1950s. Women do this and women don't do that. And I do think there are some limitations that women have. I mean, we're not built as muscular as men. That's just a fact of science. But I don't think that there's anything wrong. And maybe that's because I'm a tomboy. I don't think there's anything wrong with a girl who doesn't mind getting dirty. A girl who just wants to, hang out and fish and hunt and do things that guys do. A girl who likes to hike, a girl who wants to get out and be active, and somebody who doesn't, like I said, doesn't mind getting dirty, doesn't mind helping, doesn't mind, hanging out with her brothers or her husband and just doing what guys do. Because at the end of the day, yeah, she might be dirty, but she can take a shower, put on a dress, and be just as hot as any other woman. And this is no disrespect for women that, tend to be on the girlier side. But I just wanted to say, like, a lot of women kind of find that tomboys grown up are strange. I don't really have a name for what we are as grown women, because we're not, I guess we'd be tom men. I don't but there's nothing wrong with a girl who, I grew up with brothers. I grew up with my brother and my dad, so I think I'm not an honorary man. But I mean, I'm a dude. Like, when it comes to some things, I'm a dude. And I'm not trying to say, well, I'm actually a guy, I identify as a guy. I don't, but I just kind of tend to have more male tendencies when it comes to things like that. And that's not to say that I'm not a woman, I am a woman. You could look at me and see I'm a woman. You hear my voice, I'm a woman. It's just, I kind of, don't do the things that traditional women do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still a woman. But I just wanted to encourage women like me that if you were a tomboy as a child and you're now a grown woman, and you just kind of feel like all other women look at you weird because of the way you are, that's okay. Like, be who you are. And if they think that's strange, then you'll find other people like yourself, like me. You'll find, at this point, I have a ton of friends who are like me that are tomboys. And I also have a lot of friends that are girly, and they've embraced, they're just like, well, Gabby's just likes to do things like that, and they're okay with it. I mean, it's not strange, but to them, to a girl who grew up with bows and who grew up with, a lot of these stereotypical women things, it is kind of odd to see a girl who, knows how to build a fire, or a girl who knows how to tear apart a vacuum and fix it, just because that's not how they grew up, and that's okay. We both can teach each other something, because I feel that women have to adapt. We have to do what we have to do to make life continue. And some of us grew up as tomboys, some of us grew up as girly girls, but I just wanted to encourage any woman out there who's a tomboy like myself, that you're still a woman, you're still beautiful as a woman, you're still an amazing woman. You just like to have fun and get dirty. So embrace that and have a great day. And I know generally I speak about God, and I will mention that God made you this way. I mean, that's how God made you. He doesn't, think any less of you because you're not this traditional sense of a woman. He probably just looks at you and is like, that's amazing. Look at my daughter being herself. But I just wanted to say that I've met a lot of girls like this, and they're not used to seeing other women like themselves, and I think that's just because we suppress our inner tomboy because we feel like we're not supposed to let her out, but that's who you are. So, and the good thing about being a tomboy is you can be a tomboy during the day, when it's time to work, when it's time to have fun. And then when it's time to go to a wedding, or it's time to go to somewhere that's nice, or, you can dress up, do your makeup, whatever it is that you want to do, and no one would even know that you were, just a fun-loving girl who likes to get out and just have fun. And that's not to say that girly girls don't, but I kind of personally think tomboys have more fun because we don't get worried about that kind of stuff. But that's just me. And I just appreciate you watching my video, even if this one isn't traditionally what I make. I appreciate you watching it, and this is just a shout out to all the tomboys out there. Just keep being who you are, and I thank you so much for watching my videos and caring what I have to say, and God bless everybody.